Wait, they said 50 years old.
At a recent shareholders meeting, Disney CEO Bob Chapek said that he didn't feel that Disney is a company that leans left or right, and therefore Gina Carano's firing was about values that are universal. However, if universal values were really the motivation behind Carano's termination, then there wouldn't be the backlash against Disney for it. The values that Bob Chapek is talking about are therefore not universal, and very plainly line up with the hard modern leftist bend. Bob Chapek believes that we live in a rich and diverse world, and that we should all live in harmony and peace, but then goes on to defend nearly ending someone's career on the basis of political speech the company deems as wrongthink. What makes matters worse is that the gatekeepers at Disney can't even categorize the offending statements accurately. Disney claims that Carano's statements were disparaging and racist, but nowhere in any of the comments in question is there something about racial superiority or ridiculing someone on any basis. There is a severe problem when the accusations of belief do not match the actualities of someone's belief. That is not an innocent appeal to universal values. It is at best an editorial selection of what Disney's employees are allowed to say, and at worst, an inquisition. To make matters even worse, Disney made the claim that Carano's comparison of Jews in Nazi Germany and today's right-leaning political deviants was somehow anti-Semitic. That is as patently false as saying that former President Obama was a Republican, or that the moon is actually located inside the sun. That sort of accusation bears all the marks of inquisition, where logic and evidence themselves can't even save you. How are we supposed to believe that Disney is not a left-leaning company when its movers and shakers are precisely towing that line? Can anyone name one Disney employee or office holder that is publicly right of center? Considering that number, how many can we name that bear all the signs of a hard left-leaning party line tower? The force is female is not exactly a right-wing thing to say, and that's coming from the head of Lucasfilm. What exactly decides if a company leans one way or another politically? If the company is populated with leftists at a rate of 98%, then can we not expect the attitudes and intellectual properties to lean that way too? Or are we expected to believe that a company with virtually no right-of-center office holders and employees is not going to behave in a non-right-of-center way? Apparently, representation and diversity don't include political diversity and representation. Disney and many other media companies like it lean so hard left that they can't even be called left-leaning. They just point towards true left. They are left-facing. We don't have to kick the dead horse of social justice to know that the entertainment industry is a factory of left-facing material. Many are not shy to admit that, so why can't Disney and Bob Chapek? Is he trying to save face with these lukewarm PR stunts about universal values while simultaneously firing employees for unacceptable political views? Does he think we're all stupid, or is he just ignorant of the political demographics of his own company? Who knows? But there is one consistent and predictable outcome that comes through all of this, and that is this. If you question the statistics of the COVID crisis, if you question election integrity, if you question cancel culture, and if you question modern-day book burning, then you will quickly find yourself on the other side of the universal values that Bob Chapek clings to. If you're on the wrong side of that line, then you too can expect to have your employment terminated and lied about at a shareholders meeting.